Hi, Shalini. What's up? This is Dr. B. I saw your message and I figured I would respond to it with a quick video message because it's probably a lot easier than to be reading a lot of words. So your question is a good one. It looks like a newer resident told you there was an out-of-match position at a university-based program, and the thing is you want to do internal medicine. And you're asking, will it be okay to accept an out-of-match position and switch to IM next year, or should I just apply to IM in the 2020 match? So there's a lot of layers to this, and one of the important things you have to consider is the fact that you are telling a program director, hey, I want to be at your program, for neurology in this case, with the assumption that you want to be there for the long term. So a big part of this is actually being very as candid as you can, and being strategic with your program director. Honesty is always the best policy in this particular case. With that being said, I've seen this before multiple times. And I've had doctors switch from some weird stuff. I had a doctor switch over, and we knew this going in, kind of like in your situation, that we put her into pediatrics because her resume didn't exactly scream anesthesiology as far as an obvious place that she would go to. And thankfully, we were able to switch over to anesthesiology the next year after 1 year of pediatrics. I think the toughest switch over has been from transplant surgery. I had a doctor I worked with in the summer, and he came and said, I want to do IM instead. I just took this to take it as an opportunity. And he ended up switching over into internal medicine the next year. He actually ended up becoming the chief resident of his internal medicine program down the line. So there's a lot of reasons why I would tell one of my doctors, you might want to lean towards taking this. And one of the big reasons is the value of U.S. clinical experience, especially in like the last few years. USCE is highly valued with programs, and for obvious reasons. The difference being, instead of you paying a program for observership or externship, which can cost upwards of $1,300 to $2,000, I just saw 1 month for $5,000 out in California. And the difference is, instead of you paying them, they're paying you, which is great, especially if you want to help your family out. So you're getting $55,000, $60,000 a year for doing this. The other thing you need to consider is, hey, first year of neurology, the core curriculum for a neurology resident is identical to a first year categorical medicine resident, except for some additional inpatient neurology experiences replacing some other inpatient experiences. But more or less, you're getting what an internal medicine doctor would do in the first year. So that's a huge advantage. With that being said, I think you take the opportunity that's in front of you, you can get it, and there is certainly a resolution for you to be able to switch over. So it can be done. Would I do it if I was in your position? If I was gainfully unemployed, looking for U.S. clinical experience, looking towards the next match, I would take it. I would then reapply if I could. Talk to my program director, reapply this coming September. Try to get interviews at places, of course being honest about what you've been doing. And again, like, I'm giving this advice based on, I don't know you. Like, I don't know your CV, I don't know your background. But I do know what's happened to my students in the past in this situation, and they have switched over. I had a doctor switch over from pediatrics to internal medicine. This switch over is like the least weird one, because neurology is like a very close sister to internal medicine. So much to the point where your first year is basically an internal medicine year. I'd do it. You don't have to tell me what university program it is, but university-based program is a university-based program. So I wish you luck. I hope you get it. Just be very careful in the personal statement that you write. Be honest with it. I I don't think anybody is ever going to fault you for taking a position because you wanted to be able to support your family and you couldn't afford to go another year without income. And the other thing is, you never know. Like, you might enjoy neurology. I've seen people change minds when they've actually seen how neurology is practiced. Or you could switch over to internal medicine. So, hope this answers your question. Hope I wasn't too long-winded with it, but there's a lot. There's a lot more I can tell you about it, but those are the important things. So good luck to you, and yeah, peace out.